I know this is a different time, y'all. What's going on? It's your boy FRE, $H Fresh at the Flyboy Way. That's THEFLYBOYWAY. Don't ask why, just check out the channel. Welcome back to another Jeep Talk, episode 32. Should I bring a date on a road trip to DC? Or should I just Tinder and find some cutty in DC when I get there? As you guys know, whenever I have something that's on my mind, I like to sometimes bring it to you guys on the web. Sometimes I think of it when I'm thinking about something, I just can't figure it out. I like to talk it through with myself with you guys. Hear some of you guys' opinions and maybe infuse it with the decisions that I want to make, and see if I can come up with a master plan, y'all. Shout out to Jay Brass in the building. Shout out to Racket Club in the building. Yes, you heard it right. Now, for a lot of you guys that have been following the channel for a minute, and for those who don't know already because they just new to the channel, every year my brother has a birthday in October. And during his birthday, we always go somewhere. Most of the time it's international, but as you know, we both are raising kids now, and even sometimes before, we would just go in the States. Let me just name some of the places that we've been already. You know, last year we went to for his big 40th year birthday, we went on a cruise. You guys seen the cruise videos and cruise vlogs. It was crazy. Before that, we went to Atlanta during All-Star Weekend. Before that, we went to Houston. Sometimes we went to Cuba. We went to a lot of different places when my brother has his birthday. It's like a big thing that all the guys, we get together and we go. So this year, a lot of us, we've been working hard. We don't have really much time to go away from the families. Because a lot of us, we raise our sons and daughters. Most of my friends are married. And my brother goes, hey, let's go to DC this year. Now, mind y'all, I have not been to DC in over, I'm 40 now. I haven't been to DC in almost 20 years. I have not been to DC. And I said, all right, well, that's an odd place, but let's go to DC. So now as a bigger content creator now, and as a person who, like I said, I've been traveling for the longest, y'all. Even my DC footage from Washington DC, the last time I went, is still sort of on my channel. Meaning I have like a music video where I like cut in the footage from DC when I was out there. But DC is a whole different world now, y'all. Washington DC right now is a whole different world. So we booked an Airbnb. We got a big house. And I'm like, oh, well, let me figure out how far DC is from New Jersey. Because the last time I went, I flew. We didn't drive. No, my fault. No, the last time I went, I drove to Virginia, and it ended up being a 6-hour drive because I went to go hang out with my homie Flop Santana, who just came back from the Navy, and then we went to DC. So I was like, I don't really want to do a 6-hour drive. Let me fucking find out how far it is. So then I Googled, I could do a 4-hour drive to DC. And I asked my brother, how you getting to DC? He said he's driving too. So I said, you know what? I'm not going to take a plane. We're going to have a road trip to DC from Newark, New Jersey. Now, as I'm planning things out, and I'm going to shout you guys out in a second. As I'm planning things out, because my brother and my friends, they're really into that, popping bottles and going to clubs in the States stuff. They go international too, but mostly they like doing stuff in the States. So as I'm looking, I'm like, all right, should I rent a car? Nah, come on, man. I got 68,000 miles on my Jeep Rubicon. I got 68,000. Flip it around for you guys. Flip it around. I got 68,000 miles on my Jeep Rubicon. So I said, all right, you know what? This is going to be the first road trip that me and Ruby took a trip on. So we're going to take a Jeep. We're going to go down to DC in October during my brother's birthday. Now, I know we're going to turn up, and I know I got to do some research to find out what clubs we're going to go to. But I said, hey, I got a little, me and my young John, we kind of like, my lease is up. My lease is up with my little young John. You guys have seen my young John. You guys know him, know her. She a couple of videos with her on the channel. I was like, I could probably call my young John and see if she wanted to go. But that would be something I would have to go through a process. What if I go and look for and I'm gonna shout you guys out in a second. Should I? And that's why I came to this conclusion. Should I try to get something on Tinder that I'm going to meet? Because we're going to go down there for Friday night, for Saturday night, and we're driving back Sunday after brunch. Now, I'm thinking, should I try to get something in DC on Tinder? Or should I try to get something in New Jersey to ride with me these 4 hours to get down there for the bash? Now here's let me while you guys are listening and thinking this out as well. Here's some of the pros and the cons of bringing someone from New Jersey. Now, the first pro is if I bring someone, that's more content that I can create along the road to DC. 2, if they're comfortable enough with going with me from Newark, New Jersey to DC, odds are I'm probably smashing already, so it's guaranteed box. 3rd, if they're driving for me from here to there, then I'm guaranteed to have someone just in case something goes wrong along the way to DC here in Ruby. And I got a lot of space. As you guys know, it's the Jeep. We got a lot of space. Y'all. So all right, so that's the first pros. That's some of the pros I planned out with it. Now here's some of the cons. First con: if I'm bringing a woman that's willing to go from North New Jersey to DC, most likely it'll be a woman I already hit, which means I'll be knocking down box that I've already had while I'm in DC. When all my homies, well, the ones that are single, are going to be bringing in and out new women. That's a tough decision. Secondly, if the woman is super annoying, because you really never know what a woman is like until you go on a 4-hour drive with her. So if the woman is annoying, this could be the worst experience I've ever had on a trip. That could be a thing also. Now it's only a 4-hour drive, so it's not like we're gonna be driving we have to stop or nothing like that. We just drive straight through. I drive almost 4 hours every day at work. Sometimes I drive more than 4 hours at work. So I know it's very capable. Another con: if I bring a woman, now everything I want to get, I have to double the price. I have to double how much I'm paying, because if I'm bringing a woman on a road trip with me to DC, I have to pay for her and I have to pay for me. Yeah. So it's like that's two cons right there. And one of the last cons I'll say is this: if I bring a woman from Newark, New Jersey to DC, I am responsible for her at all times. I'm responsible. I know y'all say, oh no, if she do some stupid stuff, that's on. No, that's not how I move. That means I'm responsible for her from all times. Hold on 1 second. I'll call him back. Give me a second. I'm responsible for her from all times. Meaning, if she gets down to DC and she meets some women that she ain't cool with, and they got a scruffle-upper, and she's by herself, I gotta protect her. So now that you guys heard a few of the pros, a few of the cons, if you know more pros and cons, put them in a room. Maybe you guys can help me come up with some other ideas, but put them in a room. um and that was the pros and cons of bringing something. Now here are the pros and cons of trying to go on Tinder and find something in DC. Now, once I've put all these pros and cons of both situations out, I want you guys to give me your idea of what you think. Don't rush it. Just hear the pros and cons and hear what you think. Now, a pro of not bringing a woman on a road trip is that I'll get down there and I'll have nobody to have to worry about. I have nobody I have to pay for. And on top of that, I have nobody that can annoy me along a 4-hour drive when I'm accustomed to driving by myself every day at work for over 4 hours. Now I know me by myself, I can listen to music, jam, I can talk to y'all, I might do a live, I might do a Jeep talk on a road trip. I can do a lot of stuff like that, which might not be as accessible when somebody's here, because they want to listen to music while we're driving. Another con would be, another pro would be when I get down. Let me see, another pro. Let me see. Another pro of picking something down there would be I will be knocking off something new. Now, have I ever knocked off a woman from DC? Yes, but it was in Miami. I've never knocked off a woman from DC in DC. Never. So that would be another pro that I'll be knocking down. That if there's a chance on Tinder that I can find something in DC and knock it down, and then I can put my stamp on, put that North Brick City stamp on DC, beating down the box, which is also a pro. It's also a pro because I'm spending less money if I go and I want to pop bottles and stuff like that. But let's get to some of the cons. I've never been to DC as a big creator. I went into YouTube before, and I went to clubs also. But I've never been to DC and knocked anything down in DC. And I never went to DC with my crew. And my crew, they like to ball out. So if I'm looking to get a woman, is the type of woman that we're gonna be trying to get going to be possible to knock down in DC? See, in North New Jersey, I'm gonna get the women. I know that. In Miami, I'm gonna get the women. I know that. These are the places I'm familiar with. I know how to move. I know how to move. Now, it's still the United States, but a lot of people think that the United States different. All the states, you can do the same maneuvers to get a woman. It's not true. It's not true. Different states have different styles of getting women. And the quality is going to be a little bit different. So a con to it would be, if I do meet a woman in DC, what's the odds that she'll give me the box on the first hangout? Because I'm only there for Friday night and Saturday night, and Sunday for a brunch. So then I could be wasting my money and wasting my time investing it in a woman in DC, knowing I'm only gonna be there for a while. Secondly, if I go on Tinder and look for a woman in DC, and she knows that I'm coming down there, mind you, I got my Ruby baby with me. What's the odds that she might be on some setup stuff, like trying to set you up because she know you only down here for a little bit? They hungry out here, man. They hungry out here. She might say she's from DC, she might be from Baltimore. It's another risk, y'all. And then bringing it back to the Airbnb, and there's 5 of us staying in this place. There's 5 of us staying in this house in DC. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm leaning more towards just shooting a shot and trying to get a chick off of Tinder. That's what I'm leaning towards more right now. But let me hear what you guys got to say. All right, y'all, let me go back to your comments real quick. Jay Brash, shout out to Jay Brash in the room, road trip, Bracket Club. He said, yo, you about to link up with Keith. We're gonna see. Bring a bunny. Bring a snow bunny to DC. My boy, last time I checked, DC was like Chocolate City. It was like a place where you get the educated black women. So powerful. Bring a bunny, and I know I got a bunny I can bring. Y'all know I got a bunny I can bring. And I ain't even hit it yet. I got a bunny I can bring. But the atmosphere for her might not be the correct atmosphere. I think if I do bring a woman, she'd have to be bisexual. I think she is bisexual. Now I don't know if she's bisexual. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about bringing a bunny, yo. If I'm bringing a chick, I don't know about bringing a bunny. I don't know. A Latina, a black woman, yeah, bunny to DC. It's tough, y'all. It's a tough call. Chicken Burrito, what's going on? Boy, you missed a good one this morning. Bo Ranks did a financial talk. I'm gonna check the video out. I know I've seen a couple of Bo Ranks videos. Check it out a little bit. Barks, what's going on? Salute Barks in the building. DC's a vibe. I guess you know my brother and them, they like that. They go to Philly all the time. Like my brother, a couple of my homies are from Philly. They go to Philly all the time. They go to little brunches and stuff. I mean, that's not really my thing, but I can fit in where I fit. You know what I mean? I know how to move. Oh, that almost fell out the window. Let me see, y'all. Nothing better than a road trip. Again, I'm not really big on road trip suits. Like, I don't like driving more than like a long distance, especially with my Ruby baby. But you know, I'm not gonna rent a car and I got 68,000 miles on my truck, on my Jeep. Dialogue, what's going on, man? Blessings. Muhammad, when you come out of prison, just came home, biggest hit. You got 200,000 miles on that dusty beard. Good. Brazil, what's going on, Carlos? Barnes, DC Tinder is fire. We might do one if you know. We might do it tonight. Maybe that'll be. We may go on the computer tonight and do a DC Tinder. So you might get 2 lives out of me today if y'all pause. We might go on live and do a DC Tinder. That means I gotta subscribe to I gotta sign up for a week for Tinder Gold, because Tinder Gold was smoking when I went to when I went to Medellin. Tinder Gold was smoking, so I might have to do that. Let me see. Kel guy, what up, man? He said let's link up. When I'm down there, I told people I'm willing to link up with everybody. You just gotta understand that I'm going down there with my brother and my homies. So when I say we're gonna go somewhere, I'll let you know where we're gonna be at. Y'all can link up there, or if my everybody's in the house and I come, we can go out. We can go meet somewhere. Pause, like somewhere like where there's like women and stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, definitely. Just remember, I'll be going down to DC. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. We'll go to Tinder tonight. We'll do it again, but I'll be going down to DC from October 10th, I think it is, a Friday, to October 13th, which is a Sunday. No, October 12th, which is a Sunday. So I think it's October 10th to October 12th, I'll be in DC, y'all. We're driving down there, so we gonna get down there. We ain't gotta worry about no plane and nothing like that. Settle down a little, man. Stop whining. Let me see. Hi, Doc. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Shout out to Drago. Oh, shout out to Drago. Oh, yeah. Let me see. Oh, it's gonna get a little fuzzy here because I'm gonna do that where I used to get out of work at. I had I'm running a marathon. Yo, what do you drive? It depends. Sometimes I drive a Deuce and a Quarter 1970. Sometimes I drive the 1989 Fox Body Mustang. Sometimes I drive the Rubicon. And whenever I'm overseas, whenever I'm somewhere else, I usually drive like a Toro rental car or something like that. Yo, shout out to Brazil. Bom dia, Brazil. Snapbacks at this age, I don't think snapbacks have an age. Don't bring sand to the beach. The African women and college chicks in DC is fire. Okay, Barks. I like the sound of that. I don't mind hunting. We can go hunting in DC. Of course, we're gonna start right. We're gonna start on Tinder. Start to see if we can line something up. That don't go right, then we go hunting in person in DC. You know how we do. We hunt overseas. We hunt in the States. We hunt on a boat. Y'all see how it's hunting on a boat? Come on, man. Y'all see how that turned out? Oh man, where are we at, man? Let me see. What's this dude chatting about? What you talking about? Y'all ain't see the live thing? Hey Banks, what's going on, man? Forget knocking down. Have a good time. Oh, we're gonna have a good time regardless. We're gonna have a good time regardless. But I wanna put this Brick City stamp on DC. stamp it out on DC. Like, yeah. I mean, again, in Miami, I've had DC women, but just a thought, y'all. Just a thought. Can a brother? Let me see, y'all. Give me a second. But I'm back, y'all. The signal gonna get better, y'all. I'm just going through the mountain part where I normally get through on the way to work, and then we'll get back to talking, y'all. Get back to the mountain part, and then we get back to talking. I want to turn green. Yes. Smooth. Better. Smooth. All right, y'all. All right, we back. Here we go. So you only coming to DC to wait. Kel guy said, so you only coming to DC to come on, Flabo? Oh, no. See, I think you guys missed, Kel guy. I think you guys missed where the thing was. My brother, the reason why I'm going to DC is because every year my brother and I and the homies, we go somewhere for my brother's birthday in October. Last year we went to the boat, on the boat. The year before we was in Atlanta for All-Star Weekend. The year before we was in Houston. So every year, the year before we was in Cuba and stuff like that. Every year for his birthday we do something. We go somewhere. This year he chose to go to DC. So that's why I'm going to DC, because my brother wants to go there for his birthday. But while I'm down there, you guys know I like to create content when I travel. I like to show y'all guys my life. I like to show y'all guys, what happens. And I always believe if you want to chop down a tree the fastest, the most important thing you need to do is sharpen your tools before you get to that tree. Sharpen your tools. And what I'm doing now is sharpening my tools, preparing to make my DC trip a successful one, in the sense of having fun, in the sense of celebrating my brother's birthday, in the sense of bagging a nice chick and banging her out, or at least doing a girlfriend experience with a road trip down there. So that's what I mean by this is not just to go smash something down there, but I do want to smash something down there, or at least create some kind of content of taking a road trip to DC. So those if you're just walking in, that's kind of welcome to Jeep Talk episode 32. We're going on a road trip to DC in October. That's next month. Less than a month, actually. Well, next month around the 10th. And I'm trying to figure out, should I try to bring a woman on a road trip to DC and have a woman down there the whole time, or should I try to bag something in DC? And maybe I'll go, like I said, tonight we'll do a live again. We'll do some swiping in DC, and what we'll do is I'll just get a look to see what the response is like on Tinder in DC. And once I determine what the response is like on Tinder in DC, I think I'll be more advised to what I want to do. If I really want to try to bring something down there and do a whole road trip with them, or just get something from DC. But again, J. Cole said Bunny in DC is nasty word. Shout out to Free World. He said I live in DC. Keith, I think he's gonna be in Thailand, y'all. Riley said, are you going to Dominican Republic for Halloween? No. This is going DC again. I was going to go somewhere internationally if my brother just wanted to stay in New Jersey for his birthday. Came for his birthday, I'd have hung out with him for his birthday, and then I'd have flew somewhere either earlier in the week or later in the week. But because my brother's going to DC, I'm not going anywhere internationally in October, because I have a big trip to Ghana coming up in Ghana, Africa, and in December for my one of my best friends' birthday, my daughter's mother's birthday. My fault, wedding. My fault, not birthday, wedding. Noel, what it do? I miss anybody? I don't know. Getaway flexing. When's your website going up? It's taking time, man. It's taking time because a lot of things that go into the IT process, and the guy still hasn't given back with the numbers yet. But a lot of things go into the IT process. How many pages I want, what kind of servers I want to use, what major server I want to have. A lot is going into it, and right now I'm doing a lot. So I'm hoping by I'm hoping by my birthday, by next July, I'll have it up and running. That's my hopes. My hopes. I'm still working towards it, but I'm hopes because again, I got to make sure once it's up, pause, it doesn't get taken down. It doesn't get backtracked. The server that is on doesn't say, hey, we don't want this kind of stuff on it. A lot of stuff you got to put into when you have the IT guy build your website. Bandana Travels, what's going on? Salute. You already know, Jersey in the building. When's the next time I'm going to Brazil? It's going to be a while. Again, I told everybody from now on I'm doing Colombia and Cuba as I build my legacy in these two countries. As I work towards building a legacy in these two countries, Brazil and Colombia. Cuba and Colombia. I'm going back and forth, one to the other. I just came back from Medellin last week. So the next time I'm believing I'm going to be going to Cuba, and then I go back to Medellin in February. So I might be going to Cuba in like January or something. We'll see. Shucks. Yo, shout out to Kareem from France. What's going on, man? Karim. What's going on from Romania? Robert Mike. What up? Ellis, what it do? What up, though? Aldemir, what's going on, man? Legacy building in Colombia is a go for me. Yo, listen. Again, we got 74 years to live, y'all. To live by someone else's standards rather than to try and live by your standards. I don't know who can even think that even makes sense or would be worth it. Like we got 74 years on this earth, and that's if we're lucky. You seen rest in peace, Fat Man Scoop. You seen James Earl Jones lived, rest in peace to him, but he lived a great life. He had 93 years, so, but not all of us gonna get that. Get Elmer Fudd on, go hunting, chicken burrito. And we're gonna look at Tinder tonight in DC, and we're gonna see what the hunt look like. All right. Kel guy said, okay, understandable. Cop behind you, watch out. Nah, it was something else. Cop in front of me though. Holding a fire truck. I hope I was able to mute that so y'all didn't hear how loud that was. Ooh, some nice things out here, man. Little college students, boy, I tell you. Maybe not. Grown woman. Oh yeah. Kyle Robin, what's going on, man? Sharpen those tools. Everybody talking about hunting, man. Listen, I'm just saying, going to DC and hunting something. It'll be interesting. We'll see, y'all. We'll see what we're gonna do, y'all. You can't go on a trip without snacks. Oh man, bro, if I can get some snacks in DC, that's what I'm saying. Man, if I can get some snacks in DC snacks, yo, man, bro, that'd be nice, y'all. Oh my God, yo, I would like one more snacks because I got something coming for y'all. Pause. I got something dropping for y'all in December. But I would like one more snacks to complete this thing I want to drop on my channel in December. So I gotta see. We're gonna look. They got good quality snacks in DC. Hey, shout out to 215, man. Salute. Yo, again, y'all, make sure y'all check out 215 channel, y'all. Make sure y'all check out Bandana Travels channel. Make sure y'all check out everybody's channel out here, man. Rum said DC women are different. You need that culture in your life. Listen to the go-go. I'll put some go-go on in the Jeep, drop the top, see what it's like. I ain't got my sound system right. That's the only thing. I ain't got my sound system right in the Jeep, and I don't know if I want to do any last minute things because again, to get my sound system right, I'm gonna have to spend like $700, and I need that money to have extra money for Ghana in December. So I'm not even gonna get a sound system to put in my car. Like I really wanted to for DC. Are you a passport bro? I support the passport bros, but no, I'm not a passport bro because I pre-existed it. I've been here before the terminology was created, and I've been doing what I've been doing on YouTube before anybody ever mentioned it. But I definitely support them because again, I support anybody showing a different way for somebody to make it to happiness. And if you knock that, I don't know how I can respect that. I can't respect knocking somebody else's happiness because We got 74 years on earth and we blessed. And whatever you need to do to find your happiness, get to it. JB said, make sure you hit the National Museum of African American History and Culture. We're gonna make a list. We're gonna figure out some stuff because I'm gonna leave Friday morning. After I drop my son off at school, I'm gonna leave Friday morning, and then we're gonna go down to DC on Friday morning. So we'll have some time to hit some spots and stuff. I'll outline everything to see what we can do, y'all. I'll definitely outline things to see what we can do. Link up with my brother, see what he wants to go do. Let me see. Kirby, what's going on, Fly? What's going on, gentlemen? What's going on, Kirby? Yeah, definitely hit like button. That's cool. Thailand women are beautiful. I think so. I've dated a Thai woman, in the States who was an old pair who had only been over here for 3 months. I wonder if I consider to me the Brasswood Bros are me who can't. Oh, I don't know. That's crazy. Don Putter, what's going on? That big hat. It just looked big on the screen. Pause. I'm going hunting in Bogota next month. Bogota is kind of dope. It's just cold. At nighttime, definitely. And I always say this, y'all. Whenever you're gonna go hunting, it is always best to start hunting where you're at, because then you at least, if what you hunted online doesn't pan out, if it doesn't work, then you can go back to hunting in the streets. I mean, to not use the technology that we are given, come on, man. That's like you got a car in the driveway and you gonna walk to school every day? Come on, who does that? Who does that? You got a rifle and you ready to hunt, but you don't use your bare hands to catch a boar? Come on, man. Listen. We got hunt smart, not hard. Pause. Hunt smart. Let me see. Oh, shout out to Poland in the building. The beautiful women in the world. Okay. Bandana Travel says DMV John's definitely official. I used to go down there for years. I just always think, like, it's my opinion from the DC women I've met. A lot of the DC women I met, I had to, like, be talking with them for a while before I got them in the mood. You know what I mean? Talking with them, like, I might have been yapping on Tinder with them, and they be like, yeah, we about to go to Miami. And then I've been talking with them for, like, a week or two. And they get to Miami and they see me, and I show them the crib, and then, but I had a week or two in advance to try to holler at them. One DC chick, she was on it. I met her, she was on it. So that happens too. But most of them on the channel. I'm not gonna tell you which one's which, but most of them on the channel. Y'all can still go back and check out my Miami vlogs to see which ones are from DC. So yeah, we gotta see, yo. We gotta see. Again, we're only down there Friday, Saturday, and we leave Sunday. So I got about give or take a good 50 hours to make something happen. What was it? A vacation with Ryan. What's going on? Salute. Question: what's the difference between you and a passport bro? Again, I pre-exist the terminology. Imagine calling a dinosaur a lizard, even though a lizard came after a dinosaur. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense. It's not like a big difference. The ideology is one thing versus me as being a person. Let me see. Go west on 66 until it ends. I don't know. We're gonna use Google, y'all, to get there. What we do is of course I'm gonna print some paperwork out, but I'm gonna use my phone Google to get there. I don't know. Maybe it depends. Yeah, I'll probably use Google because I don't want to drive down to where my brother's at and then follow my brother there because it only makes sense. But I might. Oh man, I don't even know. I might have some of the gang riding with me. I don't know. Shucks, I don't know. We gotta see. Pause. We gotta see. Let me see. Thanks, bro. Salute. You got it, man. Yo, shout out to Brazil. Rich. What we do is when I'll get y'all comments more when we sit down. We park the truck. We're about to park the truck now. I got about like an hour before I go pick up my little man. me a second, y'all. I want to make sure I can read your comments and stuff. We got food. I got food in the house for little man hanging. Got leftovers. Leftovers. Teach that boy about some leftovers. I don't really want to park on the street because you never know. I need my Jeep. So I want to park on the street. I'll park in the driveway. Give me a second, y'all. Okay. What do you say? Okay. Let me see. All right, we got about an hour. We're not gonna talk about an hour. We got about an hour before I can put my little man up. All right, let's see, y'all. All right, definitely I learned some things since I found your channel. Appreciate that, Sloop. Hope things to help you out, man. Shout out to Ukraine. Santa Muerta, what's going on? Oh, vacation Ryan said I expected. Okay, I got to the end of the comments. Okay, that's awesome. That is awesome. All right, y'all. So listen. Again, this is this Jeep Talk episode 32. Just trying to figure out if I'm gonna I think I'm leaning more towards going on Tinder tonight. We'll see how the thing. Well, we're gonna go on Tinder tonight. Most likely around like 9 o'clock when my son goes to bed. We'll go on Tinder from the house. And we'll see what we can get in DC lined up. Matter of fact, I'll probably start tonight. I'll start right now. I'll go in and do some swiping to see if I can get some matches in DC. And then tonight we'll go do some more swiping again in DC. I got to figure out exactly how to I can just put Washington DC. Yeah, how I want to do this because I would definitely like a snacks. I definitely want Sly. What's going on, man? Dye the beard black. We definitely gotta get a shape before we go. We're gonna definitely get a shape before we go. But I'm trying to figure out if I want to. Yeah, I'm gonna do some swiping in DC now, y'all. All right, y'all. So I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys joining the chat, helping me think through this whole whether or not I'm going to bring a woman to go on a road trip with me to DC, or if I'm going to try to find one in DC. I'm leaning more towards hunting. After this live, I'm about to go sign up for Tinder Gold to see what I can get through DC. See if I can link up with something, make some plans. Just see how it goes. Test out the water. See what they got in DC to offer. Any last comments? How did them people from Colombia get robbed? Put us on game. I have a whole live where I broke down how each of them got robbed. I'll give you a quick summary, but the live is with me and my Colombian friend, Colombian Jamaican friend, who was in the live also, and it's me telling you how when I was coming out of my Airbnb with my snacks. Now in the live I messed up because I said I got to the Airbnb at like 1 o'clock. By 1:30 somebody got robbed. It was actually by 3:30 because at 1:30 I got to Airbnb. At 2 o'clock snacks arrived. By 3 o'clock I was done with the snacks. We was walking back to drop her off gift in the Uber, and that's when it happened. Basically the guy was split apart. It was 4 people walking. Three of them, 2 girls and 1 guy. The 2 girls and 1 guy went up the block, like a block away from the guy. The guy was walking slow. The guy had what is he? He had like a fanny pack on his thing. In the fanny pack, he had one of the girls' IDs. He had one of the girls' passports, and he had like money in that thing. They snatched that. He had some chains around his neck. They snatched that. The dude was like 6'2", kind of big, like slim on the bottom, but like in shape. But the moto circled around twice. I think it was some other guys that set him up that was out there. Like he was out there the whole time. And then when the moto came, they kind of went over to the other guy. I don't know if they were helping. I doubt it. But I think they set him up. The moto guy came out with the gun, put the gun to the guy's head. I heard all this noise talking. I backed up a little bit because like I didn't want them to look over us and try to rob me and the girl. I told her to go up the hill a little bit. I'm looking. They snatched his stuff. He gave it up. It was the crazy thing. It was like a 3-minute talk. Like I think they were the crazy thing was it wasn't like he was trying not to be robbed. It was like, what's up, man? It wasn't like he was trying not to be robbed. It was more like they was trying to get him for everything. So they was running his pockets. They was making sure he had everything out of him. So that's how that part happened. The second guy, he had got robbed in the house. He lost his watch. One of the girls took the watch. I was trying to help him out. He was so like out of it. He had chains on and he had a wad of money in his pocket, but he was out of it and he just handed the girl a wad of money. Like she just took the wad of money. And I was like, wait, why are you handing her money? That don't even make no sense. Cops was there. Cops didn't say nothing. The other girls was arguing with the other girl, so she snatched the money and she ain't dip, but she got low. So that he got robbed right there in front of the cops. So um and he got robbed twice because he got robbed. He lost his watch. He probably never got it back. And I don't know if his friends got scoped because he was calling his friends to find out if they had his watch there. And that was that. He said, "Is that a cop?" No, it's not a cop. Um, so but you get more details on the live, y'all. I appreciate you guys for joining in. This has been the Jeep Talk episode 32. Trying to figure out if I wanted to bring a chick to DC or try to bag something on Tinder. So we're gonna go on Tinder now, see what's at. I'll see you guys at like 9 o'clock, probably not 9 o'clock. Peace, y'all. It's your boy FRE $H Fresh at the Flyboy Way. That's TheFlyBoy. Don't ask why. Just check out the channel, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Damn mosquitoes. Peace.